Hello amigos and welcome back, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at a little bit of disappointment maybe at this event. So if you've watched my previous videos, you'll know I'm a big fan of the Unreconciled Stars event. However, yesterday at the refresh for this game, we got almost a final mission for it. Is this how it seemed? So I've actually done it on my second account, but I haven't finished it here. So this is the mission we were given, where the ancient stars align. And I'm not going to really go into it. I'm obviously not going to show anything. We don't do spoilers here. But essentially, it kind of wrapped up the event in a very unsatisfying conclusion. I was very sort of taken back. I just thought, wait a second, obviously it's free Primo Gems again, can't complain, but is that it in terms of story? Like, are we just going to end it there? I mean, if you haven't checked it out, make sure you do. I'm assuming that we all have, and if you haven't, definitely go and check it out. You know, it is sort of almost like the conclusion of the event. Now, it does obviously set up a lot of future story, and it does give us a little quick test of using Mona, who I've got here. So it really wasn't much for me, and obviously we had the mission before where we got to test Mona, but it was a nice little test fight. It was over pretty quick on my second account, which isn't very high a level, but it was almost, I did 2 hits and it was over, but it is a test of her nonetheless. But my main thing, my main sort of pet peeve, my main gripe, was that it sort of just ended abruptly. Now, it did say, obviously, as with all chapters, it did say to be continued, but whether or not it actually continues is another story. So in terms of the content for the event, now obviously the other 2 are over, but in terms of the content for the event, I think there was a lot. You know, we can't really complain at how much there was. You know, in the Unknown Stars, we had a ton of Primo Gems to farm. In here, I've still got 1 more to do, which I'm going to do on the weekend because I've got work. But you know, you got a bunch of free Primo Gems in here as well, and obviously in here we got the mites and the essences, which you could exchange in the shop, and obviously, you know, free official. We can't complain. So I think in terms of content, there was a lot. So I wouldn't say that this event sucked in terms of the amount of content, but I'm more just frustrated about the conclusion of it all. You know, as you can see, we've got tons of stuff. I need to do some farming over the weekend, of course. I've bought my essentials, but there is going to be more that I want. And also, there's more in here that I want as well. But in terms of the conclusion of the event, it did just sort of end abruptly. Almost like they'd built this great, fantastic mystery, and then they've sort of solved it. There was a sort of cutscene as well, which was a really nice cutscene. It explained a little bit about it, but it didn't really cover anything else. You know, it didn't really explain much about some of the characters that were introduced. I'm hoping again, obviously, in the future, that we do see more of these characters. Let's head out of here. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm in 2 minds. I think it was a great event. You know, the first week, I really enjoyed sort of the rapid development of the story, you know, the mystery behind it, you know, introducing new characters, adding back in old characters, sort of building this sort of lore of the world. I think that was a very good step in the right direction for this game. However, sort of now that we're at the conclusion of this event, I am just a little bit disappointed. You know, did this event suck? No, of course it didn't suck. In terms of all the free rewards, I just think it's almost a bit of lazy writing towards the end, where it's sort of like, right, you've got all your free stuff now, you've got all your free gems, but yeah, let's just wrap it up in one bow and finish it off, and there you go, have some 6 Primo Gems as a thank you. I just think it was a little bit of a disappointment there, but in terms of the overall event, I think this event has been a big one, and I think it's been a very good one. You know, I've done a bit of co-op here. I hit AR45, so I managed to get a bit of farming in as well. So I do think this event has been a good one. Now, obviously, ZHONGLI is coming next week. Not that. That's not what we want to open. So how long have we got to ZHONGLI's banner? So the child banner's got 4 days on it. So obviously we're looking to get ZHONGLI. As you can see, we've saved up all of our Primo gems and also some Stardust as well. We will be getting some more rolls for this banner because ZHONGLI is a character that I desperately would like to get. So I'm hoping that that's not the full conclusion of this event. I'm hoping that there is going to be more. I haven't sort of looked at any leaks or anything. I'm trying to stay leak free as much as possible. So I haven't really looked at any leaks or anything that's come out. So I'm hoping that there's going to be some more events. I'm hoping actually that we'll get a sort of reopening of this quest line and get an even better conclusion to find out some of the characters that they introduced but didn't quite explain. Also, you know, are these meteorites still just hanging around, or are they only hanging around for a week? At the end of that week, is there going to be a conclusion, another conclusion? So I haven't checked any leaks, but if you do know anything, we do try and stay leak free, but if you know anything about new events, obviously as spoiler free territory as possible, just leave a comment in the section down below. But what did you guys think about this event? You know, did you think the conclusion was a bit sucky? How do you think about all the rewards? Do you think there was more rewards we could have got? If you just leave a comment in the section down below. What do you think about this event? Were you happy with it? Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, guys, and turn on the notifications when you can find out when I'm posting some more Genshin Impact information. We are going to be doing a couple more videos over the weekend, so make sure you look out for those, guys. From your boy FrostiesAmigo, I'm out.